Hi, welcome to my absolute cesspool of a room. Sorry for the weird mic placement. Turns out I left my desk lamp at a friend's, and that's also the friend who told me he doesn't like update videos. So I guess I'll let him hang on to that for a couple more weeks. So I imagine the first thing you're wondering is, where are the videos? Are you going to be narrating any more horror stories? And short answer, no. Longer answer, probably not, but that doesn't mean that this channel is going to die. You see, I'm kind of in a limbo right now. You see, I always knew that YouTube was going to be a hobby that I wanted to pursue. Content creation is something that I adore, that I spent my entire day on. I started narrating horror stories because I knew it was something I could do. I saw other people do it, I knew basic audio editing, basic video editing, and it wasn't that hard. Making half an hour of a horror story would take me about 4 hours. That is, recording, editing, adding music, making a thumbnail. It's easy. It doesn't take a lot of time. And so I did, and it went pretty well. I mean, it wasn't the thing that I really wanted to make, but I was just happy that I could make it. Actually, let me say that differently. I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to make anything else. That I would just give up. That I would leave you guys with weeks or months without content, which I have done now anyway. All just because I wanted to make something that took more effort. And that kind of blows. I mean, I did, but only a few times, and I generally didn't because I thought I had to make more narrations, because I had to keep engaging you, and that narrow YouTuber mindset coming through of, if you do the same thing and you do it over and over again, people will stick around, more people will come, but I don't want to do that anymore. I'm tired of it, to be quite honest. My biggest gripe with the horror narration subset is that so little of those videos are me. I don't write the stories. I don't compose the music. The photos I use come from Wikimedia Commons. Nothing in there is mine except for the acting, and I feel like that's not enough. I feel like there's not enough of me in these videos to make me content about them, I guess you would say. I got that realization quite a while ago, actually. About 2 years ago, I met Jeff and Carf at the first YouTuber meetup I ever went to. Jeff is an amazing freelance animator who makes little things, and he's just a generally arty person. And Carf is a pretty prolific 8-bit music composer. And they have such niche subsets, but they love what they do. And they love to talk about what they do, and I don't. I had that same realization the moment before I went dark, basically. I was at a board game convention called Spiel, which is lovely. It's got a lot of board games. I love board games, if you didn't guess already. And there I met Efkan Elaine from No Pun Included and John from Actual Law. These guys are amazing. They make board game reviews, and that's such a small niche. Like, you can never really grow all too big there, but they love what they do. They love to talk about what they do. And I love what they do. The thing was, when I was talking to them about the content that they create, they knew I was a creator. They knew what I made. I was not enthusiastic about what I was creating. I was not happy with what I was creating. I basically just make the same point I just made. I hope this isn't too boring for you. So, bottom line, we're changing some things around here. The horror stories are over, but not done. There will still be horror stories on other people's channels. I've recently signed on with the Manor podcast again. If you haven't caught that, I'll put a link in the description. I've narrated some stuff for them before. Really amazing people. So I'm not done doing horror narrations, but this channel is done doing horror narrations, and we're going to be pursuing other stuff. I'm mostly looking at creating something with either this, or both. I have to make sure I don't tap the mic this time, because I've done that like 5 times already, and we'll just see where that goes. If you want to join me on that adventure, please stay. If you're not interested in that, then you're of course free to leave. I just hope that I'll be able to make something else. Something new. And I hope you'll join me in that. Happy 2018, everyone. I hope we'll learn a lot of new stuff this year.